Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Desperados 3, where today we are visiting the bridge at Eagle Falls. And if I'm being honest with you, I'm a little nervous about the way this is going to go. There's a lot of stealth games, they try to guide you toward a non-violent path. Or, non-violent's not the right word, non-lethal. They try to incentivize you toward a non-lethal path. This game seems to really, like, the badges seem to be way more about causing as much violence and carnage as you possibly can without getting caught. So that makes me a little concerned about what exactly we are going to do here at this railway bridge.
I hate funerals.
Yeah, who doesn't?
This is bullshit. We were too slow.
You did fine. I should have stayed with him. And then we'd buried 2 bodies today.
Kate.
How you holding up?
I still can't believe he's gone.
I know. I just want to kill the bastards all over again.
See what I mean?
Thank you, Hector.
I hate to break it to you, but this is far from over.
What do you mean?
All the company has to do is send more men with the next train. He's right. We can't win this. Maybe it's time we cut our losses.
No.
Then what?
We blow up the bridge.
What bridge?
Yep,
The
that's
bridge at
that's
Eagle
exactly what
Falls.
I was thinking.
No bridge, no train, no more pain and misery for the people of Flagstone. I'm gonna go to Eagle Falls and blow their damn bridge to smithereens if it's the last thing I do.
That's a tall order, miss.
I'll do it alone if I have to.
I've seen that place. It's massive. Well guarded. Gonna be a risky venture.
Come on, Doc. You can't walk away from this now.
Nah, of course not. You paid me. I'm yours.
That's what I want to hear.
Already my provisions?
I'll saddle the horses.
He's gonna go bottle some swamp gas, if you know what I'm saying.
We can take care of the bridge, miss. You just stay here, all right?
No way, Mr. Cooper. This is my fight. I'm not gonna let you fight it for me.
Well, suit yourself.
You know, Kate loves committing murders too. There's probably like other people, just other commerce that uses that bridge. There's other people who rely on that bridge for their livelihoods. Probably, you know what? It's fine at this point. Like, we are fully committed to just being a rolling catastrophe. I guess we may as well just lean into it.
Now, I've checked this place out. We just strolled through the camp, and we're at the bridge.
Now that's a bridge. It'll take a wagon full of dynamite to bring her down.
Not necessarily. That there is a weak spot. Target that and the rest will topple like a house of cards.
Now that there's a plan, Dr. McCoy. But we're still gonna need dynamite.
They're bound to have some stored around here somewhere.
Also, given the way we do business, we should probably just carry dynamite.
Dynamite in that hut in the quarry. There's also a weapons shed at the shooting range.
If I was in charge around here, I'd keep that dynamite locked up tight.
Yeah, don't you worry. Locks and me are old dance partners. So, we snatch the dynamite and head back to the bridge. We set the dynamite and then find some cover. I'll save a bullet so I can light her up from afar.
Then it's curtains, ladies and gentlemen.
Then, we'll have to work our way to the train and meet up with Hector. You take it for granted that he'll be at the rendezvous on time? This is one fireworks show he wouldn't miss for the world.
Yep, you look at Hector and the only word you could possibly think of is
I could
reliable.
use a disguise too, but I might have spotted just the thing. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
Alright, I'm just gonna quick save a couple of times in quick succession here to clear out the quick saves from the other level, so we don't accidentally do something stupid. And then, what are we looking at here? So, are we able to path around? No, we can't go into the trees at all. So, we are going through here. But it's not making things any clearer. Okay.
Hell of a day. Shit. If the damn townsfolk hadn't kicked us out.
Bet whoever killed our men at Flagstone shot the...
Oh, I'm ready.
So it looks like we're gonna have to kill at least 3 guys together here and take them out fairly quickly, like move the bodies fairly quickly, or risk getting grabbed by that patroller.
Most of the hands are busy working. These guys here are isolated.
Which means no one will hear their cries for help.
Yep, that's the tone of our team, all right.
Fit company.
Let's just get up behind some cover here. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Almost just walked right into that guy's vision. Alright. So, we wait for the patroller to come and go, and then we just... Boy, how do I want to handle this? I mean, we could just shoot everybody. Oh, shit. Okay, well, apparently that guy could see a quarter of McCoy's boot. Wasn't crouched quite far enough behind the basin. So we could just shoot everybody. I would think that would probably work. Wait for him to leave and then have Doc and Cooper just take the 3 of them.
Bastards at the station.
I guess Kate does have a gun as well.
Mayor's folks scared the bejesus out of me.
I didn't
Medium range, almost silent. Oh yeah, that is quite small. Alright, hold on a second. This is our moment. Do I think that we could just run up on these guys, maybe? If I had... Okay, if we swap Kate and Doc's positions, and we perfume the poncho, and then run at the 2 thugs, and have Cooper run at the poncho, or like maybe even knife throw him once they get close, that totally might work. Let's try that. Let's move Kate over.
This isn't over yet.
Not sure I trust this.
And it can be Doc's job to grab this guy.
The show goes on. Let's blind him for a second.
Actually, she still might not be able to get close enough.
This is where it counts.
Yeah, maybe it's... Oh no, okay, we can throw that. So she does this, and then everybody just runs at their guy. Probably want to wait one more patrol cycle at this point. Yeah, we'll quick save right as this guy's moving away.
That don't
Till the end of the world.
Damn it.
move.
Oops, that's not the button I wanted. Load the previous quick save. Not that one I just made. It's a real bad one. I really hate
Just what I had in mind.
the degree of difference between the Poncho's view cone and the patrollers. It really sucks that you can be in a place that was perfectly safe until this guy walked over, and then it's like just barely not. Like, they still want you to be able to hide behind the basin, obviously, but
Folks scared the bejesus out of me.
that's a little annoying.
About the wedding.
Someone
So we can't even really move Doc up yet. Okay, here we go. Let's make a save here, and I think we could probably afford to just go for it.
This is where it counts. Child's play.
Low again. Okay. So it really is just going to be everybody runs in and does the thing, right?
some dynamite. Who needs a shot? Come on.
All right. So we throw the perfume and then we just hit enter. No, sorry. 4.
Ready and set.
There we go. As soon as dude's vision cone gets... Ah, damn it. Okay, well that obviously did not work quite the way I wanted it to. So the poncho
Just something warmer. I'll get to it.
was able to pick up Kate because she was running.
I'll settle this my way.
The lined part of their vision cone is still too long.
I got a feeling about this.
So I guess we have to...
The defeat come right where it counts.
Her part has to go crouch move speed. She can't sprint. It's probably okay for Doc to sprint still. And we probably need Cooper to sprint. But actually, you know what? We might be better off with me controlling Cooper manually so that we can do the knife throw at the best moment. How loud is that knife throw? The knife throw is loud enough that it will alert the close guy. Boy, the more I look at this, the more I think maybe we ought to just shoot him. I don't want to spend the bullets. Let's give this a try or two. So let's see. I guess I could just coin the poncho too. It's not really any different than throwing the perfume. Maybe the right move is both of them though. Okay, we're gonna try it like this.
Let's blind him for a second. Sniff on this.
Chilly morning. Oldest trick in the book.
Okay. Oh no! Shit. Who is that guy? Hold on a second. Who is that dude? There's not even a guy. Is this guy? Oh wow, okay. He can see that guy for half of a vision cone sweep at one random point during his patrol. That is real shitty. So that means dude's got to go down quick. You know what? Let's just shoot him. Let's just shoot him. It's probably worth the bullets, because it's a real pain to do this the other way. Alright, so unfortunately, we gotta wait for this guy, and then he's gonna... Again, the patroller's view cone being pretty much the same, but not exactly the same as the stationary guy's view cone sucks a huge amount.
This is for Uncle Ian.
Okay, we're both behind actual cover now. Somehow he's gonna see through that, though. If we have 4 guns, we should take the patroller. Alright, they're not making it too hard to get more ammo. Yeah. We wait for the patroller to come back. We wait for this patroller to not be in a place where he's going to see the bodies fall right away. And then we just drop everybody. Because the crisscrossing patrollers, as you can already see, is a real recipe for unpleasantness.
Keep it cool.
Just so we're clear, you owe me. Come on.
But it can't... Hold on.
Go back to working.
I think we can do it right now. Let's quick save here. And it's not really very complicated, right? It's just you shoot there, you shoot there, and then you two just pick targets. It doesn't really matter who.
Handle with care.
No, gun.
Understood.
And
This is
you...
my kind of spell. I didn't bring you just to watch. Time you pulled your own weight. They stop me.
Cute little pea shooter. That for
Boy, those guys,
There's Derringer.
sure could see a thing they weren't supposed to be able to see there.
Just like me.
I'm not 100% clear on how
don't you move. You got it.
Cooper took damage there, because I definitely hit that guy and he definitely didn't hit me. But,
Back in business.
okay, job done, and it turns out 100% of the patrollers are taken care of, so I'll take it.
On my way.
It seems like maybe it's part of Cooper's attack animation. He takes damage at the beginning of him throwing a punch. So we saw that with that dog in that other level too. I mean, is there... How many people are even left over here? I'm just gonna knife this dude. Yeah, we kind of inadvertently took control of this whole part of the map.
Watch and learn. No need to get bloody. Sure thing. I'll take that.
I do like this knife. Now that we're not concerned about being stealthy anymore, I like this knife an awful lot. Can you see the railway guy? Of course you can. People are always set up to actually watch each other in this game. The enemies in every other stealth game could learn a lot from the Desperados guys. All right, let's have you sweep around Because I think it's going to be easiest to sweep up on this guy. This thug's vision is pretty... Let's just get pretty close. Right, you can make it all the way to there.
Eyes open.
So I think... Okay, there's nobody walking around over here. This dude's facing the wrong way. There is a patrol on the bridge, but they don't see anywhere near far enough.
Oh, I'm ready.
Alright, I think what we want to do here
Okay, then.
is walk in the lined part of the cone here, creep right up to this dude. And it looks like... Can I actually get over here? I guess it wouldn't really help that much. Actually, you know, it would be super helpful. Let's see if we can make it to the other side. I don't know if I'm going to be fast enough.
Let's go.
Ooh, just barely. Alright. So obviously, we don't want to... I don't want to spend any bullets here if I don't have to.
Stick to the plan.
So we wait for the Poncho's vision cone to be
Shall we continue?
off to the side.
Very fast. My thoughts exactly.
We wait for the Poncho's vision cone to be over here. Throw the knife, and as soon as the thug is hit, Doc goes in. Right?
Eyes on the target. Bring it on.
There it is.
Keep your head down.
This far and no further.
And actually, probably Kate ought to be the one who moves this body, because she can do so stealthily.
Got it.
Yeah, just throw him in there. Why not? There's no guys in there. I hope.
We have to wait forever.
I don't know if it actually matters whether this body is gone, but we may as well get rid of it.
Then the bridge.
Alright, you can refill on ammo.
Just for wind days. I'll take that, thank you.
It does seem like they counted bullets, intending us to kill those four guys at the beginning with pistol fire. Alright, so it looks pretty straightforward from here. Where's this long coat actually go on his patrol? Also, can this Poncho see up? No, he cannot. It's a little hard to tell the difference between the lined and unlined areas on the slats of the bridge, but shouldn't be a big deal. So this guy's never watched. That guy is.
How's it going? Let's make it quick. Come on.
Well, I see no reason not to just... hey, low. Poncho moves around a little bit more than I thought he did.
Well, now. One less to worry about.
Okay. I'm a little surprised to see that there are still tutorials. So let's see. I mean, I think it's going to be pretty easy to take this Poncho down.
What can I do you for?
What's up?
As long as the long coat is walking away.
Knife will do.
Nope.
Let's not take chances with the long coat. First, someone weakens him with a gunshot. Then the other.
Alright, without Hector, long coats are tough. Stun him by shooting him, then sneak up from behind. Okay. Yeah, that's totally an option. They do stay stunned for quite some time. Cooper's gonna get seen, right?
Got ourselves a plan.
Ooh, pretty close. Ooh, more than pretty close. Like, very, very close.
Shall we?
So what's the deal with this guy's vision cone? Sometimes it sweeps over here, but not always. How do we know when it's gonna stop? Yeah, see, like, sometimes he goes real short with it.
Who needs a good killing?
And he can never see when the guy's out on the railroad. Out on the track. No, just put your knife away, dude. So that's a really good example of a case where I right-clicked to cancel the throwing knife order, and it just didn't cancel, and I had to right-click again. Don't know why that would ever be the case. Boy, he is real close to being seen here.
Eyes on the target. Bring it
Got him. Throw the body and get down. Okay. Easy enough. So if we want to do this, shoot and stab move, probably we want to use Doc for the shooting.
big operation they have here.
Doc has a lot of ammo. We don't know when Kate's going to get more bullets. So we use Doc to pick off this guy, Kate to shoot that, or Cooper to shoot this guy, and Kate to kill him, or Cooper to kill him. I guess Kate can't kill him, but if she can knock him over, somebody else can tie him up. It's good enough. So we just gotta be careful about you, but you can't actually see that dude. Okay. Alright, let's
Sure, I trust this.
get Doc out into a position where he can take that shot.
I won't miss.
Not here, apparently.
It'll cost you.
Gotta get around those boxes. Alright.
It's cold up here.
So do we want to spend one of Kate's 2 remaining bullets, or do we want to have Cooper use one of his? I think Cooper's bullets are, in general, more valuable. They're more useful. But also, we do have a lot. It's probably best to just be Cooper. Let's save Kate's ammo a little bit, in case we need to have 3 people shoot again later on.
The old and the new.
I'm gonna, at the risk of maybe being too safe here, I'm gonna wait one more patrol cycle, because I'm really nervous. And ideally we want the long coat to be facing away from Cooper, but I mean we may not actually have the option given the way their patrols are lining up here. The thing is, if it works like stunning the samurai in Shadow Tactics, you can't approach the long coat from the front even while he's in the stun state. So I guess actually we kind of have to wait for him to turn around. That makes me real nervous.
Okay.
Oops, I meant execute.
Eyes open.
Oh, he turns around apparently.
There's gotta be an...
Yeah, so you have to have multiple people on him then. He'll turn to face one person. That's crummy.
Do we have to wait forever?
How close can she get actually?
Ugly.
Pretty much this far.
All or nothing.
I got a bullet for you. Come on.
That guy's already turning around. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to wait.
Don't worry about me.
They really do love to line up their patrols in such a way as to make things very difficult for you. That said, it looks like it might line up a little bit better here, especially since we know there's no point in waiting for the long coat to turn around, because he's just going to turn back around when we shoot him anyway. Alright. So, just going to have you move up a little bit.
Well, now, let's see.
We're going to have Kate and Cooper run up here, and whichever one of them he doesn't follow is the one who attacks him. Don't much appreciate Cooper choosing to ignore his actual orders.
Let's make it quick.
Alright.
The show goes on.
Could you get down?
It's us against the world.
No problem.
That was real sloppy.
Going.
But it did work. Can't argue that it didn't work.
We got places to be.
Eyes on the horizon, Katie. Don't look down.
You scared of heights?
Oh no. I love heights, but I've never had the time to learn to swim. I like what I'm hearing.
Okay. So, easy enough to deal with these guys if we're willing to spend bullets. Do we see any more ammo crates up ahead? I mean, we know there's like a munitions area down here. Okay, so we're not going to get any more ammo for Kate, it looks like. That said, we don't have to spend bullets on these guys. We could just charge them.
Yesterday, we missed the ceremony.
Yeah, just have two people follow them up and stab the hell out of them. So let's see, we can approach all the way up to here as soon as this guy turns around. And then we just gotta track behind him pretty carefully.
You won't feel a
Alright,
thing.
simultaneously executed. Please don't screw this up, because I really want to save bullets. They do not run the same speed. Yep, that's a problem. You gotta give Doc a little bit of a head start. Also, I guess he does have the outside track. You know, it's a little... He does have a very, very small amount further to run.
Stick to the plan. Not a
Okay, we'll do it like this. Honestly, I don't even know if that's enough of a difference.
feel a thing. Let's keep moving.
There. Doc, you take the closer one. I know this has them crossing over, but it should be fine. Ah, Cooper is really a lot faster.
Scratch one. On my way. Understood. Well, let's find a good spot.
Okay. Yeah, it's a very, very significant difference.
Now's the time.
We missed the ceremony. We will be the last ones to arrive.
Now we find some dynamite, then we head on down there and send that bridge to the Almighty.
So the closer dynamite is like just over here somewhere, right? This is the quarry area. There it is, inside the red building. You know, they keep it by the guy whose name is Time Bomb, because they definitely had time bombs then. Okay, so there is some more ammo for Kate. It's just over here. Well, this seems very doable. I don't know why we would go all the way down to the shooting range. What do we want to do here? Okay, the civilians will definitely see Kate attempting to grab her clothes.
Wedding was yesterday. We missed the ceremony.
We could just shoot everybody. I'd prefer not to murder the civilians. Walking catastrophe or not.
You better not.
Alright, that thug can see this guy with the lined part of his cone. Huh. Well... This is a pretty big bummer. These guys need to be elsewhere.
Repairman, they say it's not safe.
I think it would be super helpful for us to have that outfit. Alright, let's... We can't do 4 knockouts. We could swamp gas these two while Kate and Cooper deal with these guys.
The wedding was yesterday.
I guess that doesn't feel great, and we're probably not going to get any more swamp gas. Oh, actually, swamp gas all 3 of them. That's not awful.
You better not.
I'm here.
Alright, let me try something here. It'd be really cool if we could get Cooper over to these bushes. It's just like a place where it's easier for him to deal with that gunman. Out of curiosity, can anyone see him except his partner? There's this patroller. Alright, you're outside of there. Let's watch this guy's patrol route. Alright, you never see that guy with the solid part of your cone, so as long as he goes down before you turn around, it should be fine. Guy's taking forever. I can guarantee you, if his vision would be a problem, he would speed up on the round where it would be an issue for us. Alright. So we should be safe from this guy, I think. As soon as this guy turns around, I guess we go.
All in a day's
Sorry, we're not really ready to go yet. No, I guess we are.
3 days, James. This is unbearable.
Watch and learn.
We just got to get Cooper to a position where he can throw the knife. It's probably safer to be ready to throw the knife the instant the gas goes out. Alright, so we're cool to crouch walk across. I'd love to get in those bushes. That's what I really want. Where's the edge of your lined cone?
The wedding was yesterday.
Okay.
We missed the ceremony.
It's like right here.
We'll be the last ones to arrive.
Half the family's stuck here as well. I'm sure our cousin won't marry in a church.
It's gonna be a sprint.
Shall we? I've never seen someone haul that much luggage.
Perfect opportunity to borrow a dress. She probably won't
Oh,
even
Cooper.
notice it gone.
That was pretty much just Cooper deciding he wanted to be out.
3 days, James.
He's tired of being in the bushes.
Unbearable.
Okay, awesome.
Me to do. I'm not a bridge repairman. They say it's not safe.
We are 100% good as soon as this guy walks around one more time. Sorry, we're not 100% good. Doc's not in a place where you can actually throw that thing.
The wedding was yesterday. We missed the ceremony. We will be the last ones to arrive.
Pretty.
Alright, now we go.
Now that's some potent brew. Comes in handy on occasion. Found it in a swamp near Jennings. Got it. And up. We got places to be. Just what I had in mind.
I'll settle this
But
my
only
way.
it's now or never.
Alright, I think everybody should stay low except for Cooper, who is far enough to the side that it doesn't matter that he doesn't stay low. Nope. Okay, well,
Hold this all day.
put you down, grab you,
Heavy custom.
hide you.
What's up? All right. Don't you move.
Yes.
You got it.
Where to?
Apparently Kate was the only one who felt the part of the order where they keep holding onto the body was important to follow.
You're heavy.
Okay, problem solved. A problem solved. Problem, 3 out of 90.
This is perfect.
Okay. Can bait guards into following her for a short period of time. How short are we talking about here? Because that seems awfully useful. That's not really that short. That's a big power, man. Alright, definitely disguise up. Just right out here in the middle of the street. Sorry about that. Didn't really have a lot of places for you to hide. Okay, so we got to get access to this area over here. I bet we can do this without even fighting most of these guys.
Eyes open. Let's get going.
Should be possible for Cooper and Doc to just walk right in here. Right, we're far enough away from everybody that as long as we stay low, we're good even if they look right in our direction. Apparently there's a lot of collision to be concerned about, though.
They ain't gonna stop me.
Alright, we'll just pull this guy's attention over this way.
Time for my... aren't you handsome?
Yeah. I bet I can help you.
Big operation they have here.
Boy, this is, going through this door is just going to put us right out in the open, though, huh? So actually, we just can't use this door. Because there's 2 people looking right at it. Man, what is a... Right, her vision does, yeah. I guess, in theory, if we had this gunman pulled to the side, to have people run in and hide behind the outhouse, or inside the outhouse. But this is actually, like, 1000% a nightmare. It's just, like, a ton of open space with a dozen guys looking in every direction. And that guy's got to get sniped.
Someone called my specialty.
Could you hit this from here? No, okay, we're outside of maximum range. There's the line denoting. But not by that much. That said, the fence appears to be an issue. I mean, what's another way in? If we came in through the logging area, I mean, this is definitely preferable. Yeah, and there's this path over here. Actually, that seems like the way to do it. So we don't want to use this gate at all. We want to... Maybe we want to use this bridge here? I mean, I know we got a couple of guys looking right at that, but they're not very well guarded. How would I do that? This is a gate here. Okay. Yeah. I think we want to go this way instead. I'm glad I looked ahead a little bit.
Keep it cool. Hurry up.
So, actually...
Sure. Whatever you need.
Quite the excitement. See you around, darling.
Come back later, okay?
Alright, let's have her run across and distract this guy for the moment. How does his vision go?
Bridge won't collapse by itself.
Okay, gotta be a little more careful, apparently.
Then the bridge.
Until the
Now, I guess this is our distraction.
Maybe I got what you need. Ooh.
Chilly morning. Property of the DeWitt Company.
Alright, I'm a little afraid to run. Ooh, boy.
Smell trouble.
handsome fellow like you.
Surfing the edge of that that vision cone pretty closely there. Alright, so we probably don't want to pull her off of that distraction
All ears, honey.
until after we're through the gate. It's safe to come through.
Giving me
We do have a gunwoman over here too. I mean, we can get behind this. We can get behind this wagon at the very least, and then we can figure things out from there.
got any plans?
So the long coat will see through Kate's disguise. I almost called her Scarlet again.
Nice talking to you.
Sure.
I sense a plan coming up.
It's not exactly sure how. Excuse me, how this works. We're just gonna have to experiment.
What the?
Okay, so it does work in the lined part of the cone. I was kind of curious if he would only see through her while she was in the close part. She can still crouch while she's in disguise, right?
Let's take
Yeah.
a gander.
Alright, no big deal.
This is where it counts.
Now we know. So... got all these guys too, but I don't think... yeah, they don't see outside the building. Does she ever? No. Alright, so... how are we going to handle this? We could have somebody, probably Doc, shoot the long coat. What about over here? Does this guy turn left at any point? Alright, that poncho can't see anything. If this guy's patrol never takes him close enough to get an eye on that gunwoman, then we can probably just do this. Alright, lots of bullets inside this building, which we probably... it's probably not worth the trouble of getting those. Okay, so we get some lined vision cone on her.
Don't you want revenge for Jarvis, Wild Marge, McBain?
No, let them keep their shithole.
I want to see what he does after he leaves this guy. So he does. He picks her up again a couple of times. Okay, so we got to be pretty careful about his position. But she's always only in the lined part of his cone. So if we killed her, if we managed to get her down, we wouldn't even have to move the body. The other thing we could try to do is just sneak across. Maybe we can make it all the way over there? Maybe. I'm kind of curious. We're going to try it. So, F5.
What's up? Come on.
Alright, so we can move right out to here. We're safe this whole time. And then the trick is, like, making it over to there. We're gonna have to employ some mild shenanigans here. Actually, no, that just worked. I was figuring she was going to see him through part of that, but I guess their cones just synced really well. Yeah, and then we can just jump down. And we don't have to deal with them at all. Okay, well, if we could just do that with everybody.
You got me for the day.
Boy, you guys really have trouble moving past each other.
Okay, then.
Alright, Doc's going to be the hardest one, right? Yeah, it's weird how she just, like, never seems to notice, despite the fact that we're very much in her cone.
These violent delights.
That went remarkably, I get it. That's like from that cowboy show. Remarkably incompetent.
This is for Uncle Ian.
Okay. Well, that was a lot simpler than I thought it was going to be. Okay. Now, the small matter of getting around this thing. Because this is too sheer to climb, right? I guess she can just walk out. That's not a big problem. Oh no, I can just walk up that. Well, that makes this very straightforward.
Hey, Doctor. Big
Right?
operation.
Because I don't think anybody ever has, like, full colored in cone vision of any part of this path. Oh, this guy turns around. Never mind that thing I just said. There's a guy who turns around. Kind of curious, though. What if we just move into a different bush?
I got the bastard key, asshole. Keep looking. We gotta find him. Whoever finds him.
Actually, it kind of seems like if I just move into the other bush, they don't see me.
No more surprises. Motherfuckers.
Yep, that's us. We're just real sneaky. Oh, is he gonna...
Keep your head down.
Nope, he's not interested.
Back to work, guys.
Alright, well, it's not 100% ideal, because we have definitely added an additional patrol. But that's only a problem if we were planning to get loud out here anyway, right? It looks to me like we can probably sneak through most of this. These guys look pretty busy. So we're really trying to get up here. This would be ideal, although obviously it is a real problem that we have enemies looking down the path on two different occasions. Occasions? Yeah, two different... You know what I mean. Also, I didn't notice that this car was open. Okay, it's not open on both sides. They cannot see through it. Alright, so we got this guy to look out for. This guy, who at least when he's moving wood is not a problem. If we can get over here and get into these bushes, then we just have to cross this poncho, which we can do very easily. Yeah, this seems extremely doable. Alright, so
We're not finished here.
let's have O'Hara grab this thug.
Easiest path. Look at all this. The defect company is richer than Croesus.
Speaking of which,
Actually, that's totally fine.
with the company. Still would be, if the bastards ever bothered paying for the train job.
Consider it done. Time for my... I was wondering.
You're a beauty.
Okay, so now we just gotta watch this guy and that guy. Oh, and I guess that guy. You know, just the 6 other patrollers, no big deal. And then also we got the yellow guards, who are my punishment for hubris. Alright, well we certainly can't go until these guys pass again.
I'm all ears, honey.
I think this looks like it's going to be pretty doable, though.
Maybe. We could.
Whatever you say, gorgeous.
Okay, let that guy go. Oh, come on, don't just stand there.
Right now.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Alright, this guy being very, very slow may have blown our opportunity.
There's more where that came from.
I could talk to you all day.
What the hell?
Nope, I'm crouched. Yeah.
Son of a...
Guy gets too close. The, we might have to have her distract a different patroller. I wanted to keep that guy forward. Nope. No, no, no. Not you.
See you around, darling.
See you later, maybe?
Because I don't want him falling back to here and then turning around.
For Uncle Ian.
But yeah, there's just too many patrollers around here. We're going to have to do some more distracting.
Let's stay, darling.
Yeah.
Alright.
I bet I can help you.
Actually, that's probably wrong. Because that guy's easy enough to coin.
Nice talking to you.
Sure. Sure.
Is this the one who walks around over here? Because if so, we probably got to grab him.
I'll settle
Yes.
with my- All eyes on me. They there, good looking.
Alright.
I'm here
So
all
we get you. This guy's not a huge problem.
How's it going? Not a problem.
Patrollers are about to come around. Nope. Crouched. Crouched.
I'm a listener.
Okay, that guy's ruining everything by just staring directly at me. You know, sometimes it feels like they sure do see you without seeing you.
You all day.
This will get a lot easier once we actually bring a guy or two down. We could, I suppose, just take the thug out.
We could.
You guys are lovely.
I think we're gonna have to, actually.
You're giving me ideas.
Yeah, no problem, Missy.
Alright, let's
Property of the DeVitt Company.
maybe pull his attention
All right, I'm all ears.
out to a spot where he's not being directly looked at.
I smell trouble. Let's throw out the load.
Just like do one of these.
There's more where that came from.
I'm listening.
It's complicated a little bit by this guy choosing to turn around and then come back. Like, the way this is going to work out, he's going to see the bag and walk over to it right as that guy starts moving back up.
Whatever you need.
Okay, looks like it's going to be alright.
You're giving me
Nope. Of course, those guys just happen to patrol past right at this moment. Because it takes everybody a million years to do everything.
Oh, I won't miss.
You're giving me ideas.
Frankly, it's probably still the case that this is the right thing to do. It's going to take this guy so long to notice the bag. My plan was going to be to coin him, but let's...
Like a moth.
Oh, that's no good.
I'm here. I just need a few seconds.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's no good. There's nothing we're going to be able to do about that, because they're going to set off the alarm and freak out. Turns out, game's easier if you don't alert the guards. Who would have thought?
Sure, hey. Whatever you need.
Going with the plan.
So, do these guys actually get...
This is nothing.
They do in fact get the colored part of their vision cone all the way over there. I was going to say, I thought the bag only distracted people if they caught it with the full part of their cone, not the lined part, but I guess that is what happens. Alright, let's try it like this. Nope, let's not try it like that.
Here, we want
Hey, no problem.
What are you doing? Get down.
this.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, the way stuff's working out here, it's just like too many vision cones overlapping in too many different ways.
All day.
okay then.
What do you think?
I will throw it there,
Whatever you
and then we'll coin him.
That's gonna pay for
Here they come. No
And then if
objections.
Doc grabs him, we can stay low the entire time, but I think this guy's about to turn around and be a real problem.
Don't think you can hide.
No? Boy, does it seem like he did that animation in, like, mega slow motion to you? Like, as soon as somebody saw him, the speed of it playing out just, like, cut in half. I was going to use McCoy, because McCoy moves the body while crouched, and I felt like that would be a good idea, given that this guy gets the lined part of his cone over here all the time. But now I'm wondering...
You're giving me ideas.
Yeah, no problem.
Here's my new plan. We don't actually use the bag.
I'm just close and personal.
What do you think?
Wow. Wait a second. I thought this was a vision blocker. Do these logs not,
Anything you'd like?
No, the logs do not block vision. This cart does, for some reason, but the logs do not.
I wouldn't worry, just primed and ready.
You're giving me ideas.
Okay, so we do actually have to let him get all the way out here.
Bridge, who needs old?
I mean, it's doable. Slower than I would like.
Yeah.
Got any plans right now?
Should have prepared some dynamite.
Boy, what a moment for that guy to turn around, huh?
You ain't hiding from us. Spread out.
Shit, don't let them
These
get
guys
away.
are hiding good.
My kingdom for another vial of swamp gas.
I know they're here somewhere. Keep looking.
Alright, so we're just not going to be able to take this guy out. There's 1,000 overlapping vision cones. Nothing blocks sight the way that it looks like it should.
I'm a listener.
You would think people would be able to see past this thing because there's a huge gap. Like, right, it's only like a foot tall in the midsection of a person. You'd be able to see them falling, like, in the space underneath it, but this apparently blocks vision. So if we
There's more where that.
just try to wait,
No problem. Missy.
like, this guy's about to turn around, which is going to be a real problem.
Got any
I
Yeah, we're not going to make that. And McCoy's slower than Cooper, but we do need McCoy to be able to make it over there, right? I guess we could try to do it with just Cooper.
I'm all ears, honey.
I don't know. This might actually be a dead end.
handsome fellow like you?
Can we, from this part of the train yard... Okay, from this part of the train yard, we can make it over by climbing up there. Would it be easier for us to get...
Maybe.
No, because then we got to get past that long coat. That's not actually a lot better, I don't think.
Property.
What do you think?
Oh, also, honestly, we probably ought to get that done. That's gonna have to happen.
Got any plans right now?
I could talk to you.
Okay, so these guys are patrolling past. This is like our...
How's it going?
This is our moment, as much as we have ever had a moment.
You're giving me ideas.
No problem.
So just sprint as much as you can, crouch when you gotta. Ah, just a moment too much. You gotta find the right balance between moving fast and moving low. I think if we just got Cooper over,
We could.
I'm listening.
he could apply his coin to this guy while we're still keeping one of the patrollers looking away. We might
Don't belong here.
well be able to make that work. I'm impatient here. I'm getting impatient.
Let's
We could.
Yeah, I'm a listener.
We're gonna do another quick save with these guys pretty much past the point where they are a problem,
let's go.
so that my impatience matters less. Okay, and then get low.
Ears, honey.
What the fuck?
Okay. That is how you have to do that thing.
I'm listening.
Now, unfortunately, we still have this issue of like 1,000 overlapping view cones, but
You're giving me
we can definitely make things a little bit better.
Not fair.
This isn't over yet. Let's
So we can
dance.
grab this Poncho's view cone, pull it this way, and then there are opportunities for us to kill this guy. This patroller walks away, or this patrol walks away, that guy goes over there to pee for the 700th time in the last 10 minutes. He needs to go to the doctor. There are going to be moments here where we can grab this Poncho.
Maybe. We could.
I could talk to
When you turn around, I'm assuming you can see him? No, you cannot. Hey, that's pretty good. You can see him when you're in that part of your patrol.
That came from.
I'm all ears, honey.
As soon as that dude turns around.
Okay then.
What?
Oh,
I got you.
that guy up there is just staring directly at him and can see him at all times. Is that the case?
I'm all ears, honey.
Okay, so he's not killable. That does complicate things a little bit. That was my plan.
We could.
Whatever you say, gorgeous.
Well, we could use Kate's thing to draw him forward and try to sneak in behind him. Still relies on us being able to kill that guy. This thug can't see him. Can anybody see him?
Handsome fellow like you.
I'm wondering if we can snipe him, and then if we'll have enough time for Doc's gun to cool down and just snipe this thug too.
Giving me
We got to get him at a time when he's not in this guy's vision cone, which is going to make that a little tricky.
I got the tools for the job.
I mean, do you have the shot? You do.
No problem. Sure. We got
Damn it.
search every nook and cranny.
I was hoping that guy wasn't going to turn around.
Find 'em.
My stuff.
Oh, there's a sharpshooter.
Left. Better make it count.
Actually kind of curious if this is going to make things a little bit easier for us. Like, it's going to add another patrol, but cleaning up these two might be worth it.
Where are they? I find you. These guys are hiding good. Sneaky.
Because that means we actually do have an opening to take down this poncho, which means we actually have a lot more control over this area. I guess to some degree it depends on what the second patrol is doing. If they're just in the same path as the first patrol, but aligned at a different time, that's going to make things probably borderline impossible. Oh, if they just want to go back inside, hell, I'll take that.
Root of all our problems. I'll play the chop. My, aren't you handsome?
Okay.
Baby, I got what you need.
That makes this pretty doable then, I think.
This is
Unfortunately, we now have to wait because this guy was looking away for exactly the amount of time it took this thug to walk down here, staring directly at the poncho. Yeah, I'm surprised that second patrol didn't come out. I guess maybe the secondary patrol doesn't come out unless you actually kill the first patrol. Speaking of first patrol, here they come. And of course, they're going to be looking down the road for 100% of the time that guy's got his back turned. Because that's how security works.
See anything you'd like?
You got a lovely voice.
But now, the next time this guy turns around, we might actually have a window. All we have to do is gut the dude, throw him in the shack real fast, and then disappear into any of the bushes, and we are 100% good.
Let's make it quick.
Oh yeah, we're going to have an opening here.
We could.
I'm all ears, honey.
Done. Let's go.
Come on.
This is
Okay.
nothing, darling.
All of a sudden, we have an opening. So Cooper could make it over by himself.
What do you
He
think?
could certainly deal with that thug by himself.
Get your asses back.
We do have a poncho up here. That's going to be our last... Ooh, those two guys can see each other.
This is the one, boss. I know it. Blow it to hell.
Well, we can sneak up on him, though. So we do need Doc over here. Because realistically, to get control of this area, we're going to need Doc to shoot that poncho while Cooper or Kate take out this one.
All day.
So, we do have one bullet left in Doc's gun. So now it's a matter of getting Doc across. Which is doable-ish. Honestly,
Stick to the plan.
it's probably...
I see you.
Ah, damn it. It's probably a really good idea to get Cooper back over here and have him deal with that guy.
Right.
Because then between Kate distracting this dude and Cooper having a coin available, Doc will have almost no vision cones to contend with. We're just going to have to wait for this guy to turn around for me to make it back to those bushes.
Yeah.
I wanted to do things the fast way, but
This is nothing.
I always do.
All ears, honey.
Need sharpening. Scratch one. On my way.
Drop him, drop him.
Like you.
I think I got right out to the edge of that guy's vision cone there.
Found you.
And then he turned back around afterward.
Someone hiding in there, and they're getting away.
It does seem like maybe the AI gets confused when there's two bushes. You can see they check inside the one bush.
Where are they? Looking. Better not be in there.
They will check in the bush that they saw you go in. Okay, now they figure it out some of the time. That's good. I would feel a little bit bad if that actually was functional as a strategy.
Got any plans right now?
No problem, Missy.
I smell trouble.
Oh, you are not the person I wanted selected.
Maybe.
Is
We
that?
could.
You're not allowed.
Yep, I had a problem there where Doc was selected instead of Cooper. Again, because the game has trained me that it is not safe to press the buttons to select the character before doing a thing with the character. So this guy's vision cone...
Plans right now?
It doesn't stay over here for very long, right? Yeah. Okay. So we gotta watch you. We gotta watch you. Actually, all three of these guys face down, or face what is, for the moment, upward. At some of the points in their path, and also we have this to worry about.
Well, I'm here all day, honey.
You're the customer.
You're giving me ideas.
But we managed to make Cooper all the way over here with all of those interlocking vision cones. So this should be doable. The guy's about to turn around. But we don't have to care about this gunman at all. This guy, we can take him no matter what way he's facing. I think we're actually about to have an opening here.
Maybe. We could.
Turn around, you asshole. Nope, he's just gonna stand there and stare.
Sure thing.
What do you think?
I'm listening.
Quickly. It is remarkable
You got me for the day.
what a little bit of patience will do. So,
Thing you'd like? Nice.
now we want Kate to leave this guy alone because his vision cone's not a problem for this crossing.
I'll get to it.
Have her grab this guy.
Got a minute?
As you see.
Look at you.
Alright. Yellow shirt's got to patrol past again. This guy's got to have his face to the pile of logs, which is taller than him but does not block vision in any way. And then we should be able to get Doc past.
That came from.
Do have to watch this guy.
My thoughts
Okay.
exactly.
Maybe. We could.
Yeah, no problem, Missy.
Perfect. Perfect, perfect.
See you
So Kate
around,
goes
love.
back to distracting this guy.
Yeah. Hey, darling.
She is tired of being made to flirt with these buffoons.
You're giving me ideas.
This is like a real staple of these kinds of games. The female character who can distract any man for an infinite amount of time. I gotta say, I'm not a huge fan of this trope. It's just like,
Plans right now.
I'm listening.
it does make literally the entire enemy force seem like a bunch of 8-year-old boys, which is, it reduces their menace a little bit.
Eyes open. I wouldn't worry just yet. Time for dynamite.
Alright, everybody get up
I
here.
heard a lot of noise. Must be the quarry.
Well, look at.
Yes, good eye, Cooper. That is in fact the quarry that we saw a full hour
where that
ago.
came from.
That hut looks promising, but
I mean, I don't think we have to do anything here. Right, we just throw a knife at this guy.
just be sure and cover my back. In business.
Get my knife back.
Got any plans right now?
Okay, so as far as getting down here goes,
One stubborn rock. Do it again.
can you jump down? No, you are gonna have to make some stuff happen to get out there. I do wish that the sight lines made it more obvious when people were able to see the marker with their full colored vision and when they were able to see it with their lined vision. I think everybody except this guy can only see these bushes with line vision. So we're totally safe to just creep over.
Hurt a little.
Well, there's always the dynamite.
That's a tad extreme, don't you think?
Desperate times, desperate measures. Keep it cool.
That's a bit extreme, don't you think? Like, we aren't gonna light up everybody in this place already.
I know I'm up to something.
Not a problem.
The long coat is the one with the name.
This was for Uncle Ian.
Should have prepared some dynamite.
Alright, do you have a shot? You do have the shot. So we just gotta get Cooper over to the ladder. Or actually, you know what? It doesn't need to be Cooper. It absolutely could be Kate. Although it'd be easier if it was Cooper, because we could just kill the guy and leave him up there. If it's Kate, we have to, If it's Kate, we have to come up with a way of permanently incapacitating him. Although I guess right now, it's real easy for her to just walk up here. Yeah, it's fine. We'll just do this.
It's still there, boss. Fucking kidding me?
Seems like an okay time for a showdown.
I smell trouble.
I know just where to hit. It's us against the world.
One more time.
I think you should lay down. Charming.
Alright, she's just gonna have to stay on this dude. We can throw him down, but don't think that helps us very much. Alright, so we're trying to make it so that Doc can spend a couple of seconds at that door unlocking it, which is going to mean we have to clear out pretty much everybody, right? But don't do that. Don't let him go.
I'm here.
Yeah, we are going to have to take down pretty much everybody. And there is no ammo for Doc here. That said, we can definitely shoot a bunch of people. These guys... Is there a patroller over here? Does this guy turn around? No, okay. So we have 4 normal gunmen, 1 poncho, 1 long coat. 5 normal gunmen, 1 poncho, 1 long coat. It's a little bit too much to handle with shooting. Oh no, and then also there's a poncho over here. And when they do their little explosives demonstration, we get a little bit of an opening, but it's still the case that this poncho can always see the gunwoman, and the gunwoman can always see the poncho.
Obstacle's still sitting there, boss. That's one stubborn rock.
Hmm.
Do it again.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how we're going to deal with this, but I do know that it's probably something we ought to do tomorrow. That is going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I got a little frustrated there in the middle of the episode, and as almost always happens, you start playing frustrated, you start playing worse, and playing worse leads you to get more frustrated. I gotta keep my head about me. It will limit the number of quick loads we have to perform. When you come back next time, tomorrow, I'll be practicing a little bit of calmness as we brutally murder dozens of people. And we'll see you then.